YouTube. Tina K and Roger Ray are here, and we're simultaneously going live on TikTok and YouTube. We both have night vision cameras, we both have lasers, and we're expecting a show tonight. Are all those ships right there, honey?
I don't know for sure. I don't know where you're looking. I'm to the left of the moon. And I've got potentially like
well, you can look
9
on
or
the
10.
you can look on the screen here.
Oh yeah.
And you can see where my
Okay.
laser's
Let me
pointing.
aim where you're aiming. We are broadcasting on YouTube as well with 2 different devices. Okay, I'm gonna move this and aim where he's looking at. Bear with me.
Rotate to your right.
Yep.
And you can see the laser. And also use your laser as well. So we're on a lake close to the border of Arizona and New Mexico. And it's about 2 a.m. It's a clear night. The fish are, you can hear them in the sea, or in the lake, I'm sorry. Now, I'll point to one where I think is a ship and see if you concur, okay?
Okay. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think that's the one they were asking me about. There's a lot over here.
Let's zoom in on that guy. Check your contrast. Make sure it's all the way down. There, much better.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yep, I'm right on him. Hello, YouTube. We're now broadcasting live alien ships. I'm pointing to one on a laser. We're on a lake near the border of Arizona and New Mexico. It's very eerie out here at night.
Okay, yep, I've got it.
Use your laser too.
All right.
You guys can see that ship. It's pretty prominent. I'm going to take the laser off of it. Tina's going to put her laser on it.
Use these lasers. So we're using infrared lasers, and they're not visible to the naked eye.
If you put it above the screen
Interesting challenge.
and point down, you'll be able to.
I can't see it at all. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, go up. There it is.
Okay, so we're using the red lasers because that it's not visible to the naked eye and it doesn't impact airplanes.
What you're seeing is an alien craft blurring and moving and rotating, and we're hitting it with lasers. We're in a very remote area on the Native American reservation. We think there's a massive portal here. Those of you that have seen my Native UFO YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's something over here that's quite interesting. 2 ships blinking. See if you can follow my red line.
Okay.
You see it?
Not in the camera yet. I gotta move. Give me a second. I'm gonna zoom back out.
Yeah, just pan to the right. I believe those are 2 ships right there, and then the third up there, they're starting to show up. Hi, Brandon. Nice for you to join me.
The reflection of the moon is at the bottom there, guys.
Right. There's a ship, and there's a ship, and then there's one up here as well. You guys see that?
Okay, I've got all three now.
Nice. And you are screen recording?
Yes.
Okay. A few live performances ago, there was a face that was showing up on the lake reflection. Let me zoom into that guy. Those two ships just popped up. They weren't here when we first drove up. And that's another thing that we're encouraging you is at home is to focus your attention on these ships, project love to them, and see if they respond to you. This is all about consciousness. This is all about making connection with other civilizations using consciousness. They are aware of you, even though you're at home. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. There are two ships in the alien craft in the frame. Roger's pointing at one of them. There's another one off to the upper left. There may be others, but those are the most clear and obvious. Oh yeah, they're definitely blinking back. There's something.
Yeah, they're dreaming back. These are ships.
Definitely.
They're all over the
Blinking,
place
yeah.
on the video.
Okay,
Yes.
now that there's definitely two at the bottom, and there's another third one coming in, or fourth one coming in from the right.
You see that? Yeah, there's also that very prominent one. There's two of us talking, and we each have different screens, so please don't be confused.
Yeah, we are in northern Arizona, near the border of New Mexico, on the Native American reservation. And out of respect for the local population, we're not saying exactly where, but we are at a very remote location near a lake. Absolutely gorgeous, clear night.
If you zoom in, you see that these objects are rotating and giving off color under the infrared. Those are not stars. Those faint objects over there to the left, those are stars. That's a craft right there. You can hear the coyote pack. This is also a habitat of Bigfoot.
Can everybody hear Roger talking? Let me know if you can hear Roger, if we need to get closer together. You hear coyotes, okay. Yep. Then you hear Roger too. Oh, we got more craft coming in, huh?
Where?
From the right. Same frame, and they're blinking in the bottom too.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Now there is a, hi David, there is a lava plug right there.
Oh, you.
And that is
Cool,
first
Ariana.
drew me to this area.
We are roughly north. Are we facing north, honey?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. And the moon is just above. If that helps you orient where we're facing.
There's the lava plug where I believe there's an alien base.
That's the moon.
And I believe those faint objects right there. See that one glowing right there? That one right there next to the lava plug? Right here. I believe that's a ship right there.
No. Okay, hold on. I gotta find where you're at.
Just above the lava plug. We're located on the border of Arizona and New Mexico on a Native American reservation. Very, very remote. You see that?
To the left, honey. There's a really big one. Hold on, let me get my laser. Makes that one look like a baby. Okay, guys, so please note we are using infrared lasers. They are not visible to the naked eye, and they will not impact airplanes.
You mean that one in the middle, next to the moon?
Yeah, can you see where we're both pointing at it?
Yes. Oh, that one's massive. Do you guys see that ship? It's massive. Look at that guy.
Someone's saying they can see it in Kansas City. Wow. Okay, so the moon is just above where I'm aiming. So on the right, there's this butte in the lower right-hand corner, and above that there's a reflection of the moon. So that is just a reflection. But everything else you're seeing that's blinking and really bright are more than likely alien craft. I do not see those with the naked eye. Why do some flash red?
Well, what you're seeing is their interaction of the plasma field with the atmosphere. I don't think they're intentionally, well, I can take that back. They may be blinking intentionally, but it's not visible to the normal eye.
Yeah, we're getting confirmation of people in Oklahoma that are looking at, they don't see any stars by the moon either. That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
So we got somebody, Ariana, I believe, must be near Phoenix, because she's talking about the Superstition Mountains.
Oh, good.
We've been talking about doing a trip there, and when it's really cold here, it will be perfect there. So we'll do that probably in January or February.
All right, hon. Now see
We
where.
are looking at alien craft. We are.
Hon?
Huh?
See where my camera is facing? First, orientate that way by using.
No, I can't see your camera.
Here.
Hold on.
Okay, see it's pointing that way?
Point.
Point your camera that way.
Okay, just a sec. All right, moving. Bear with us.
You don't have to move that. You can rotate it on the stand. You don't have to adjust it. Okay, keep rotating. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there. Now point down a little bit. Right there. Do you see a triangular formation of ships right there?
Yep. A few candidates, but yeah. Looks like a tetrahedron actually. Wow, that's a lot of blinking. Alright, let's zoom in. You guys see that? Yeah, those are ships.
Those are ships. We constantly look for triangles because we believe they're forming portals. We're getting more and more confirmation of that. And this particular triangle we have videoed before, and it came right out of the ground. Let's see if we can get them to glow. You see that one leg right there? He disappeared a little bit.
Oh, you know, I don't think I'm looking at what you're looking at. Okay, let's try again.
Right there, there's one glowing right there, and he's moving. He's moving, is right there. Do you see him moving right there? Are you able to see my laser?
I see what you're doing. There's the one to the left and down there.
No, there's two of them moving right next to each other.
There's another one, a smaller one coming in.
You see those guys?
Look how
there's a third one. There's three of them. 1, 2, 3. They're all moving. You see that, guys?
Oh, here's another fourth one on the blower route. Just from the left. Do you see it? Not yet.
Yeah, there's 3 of them that are moving. Here, here, and here. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. You see that? 1, 2, 3. I think they're fading in the triangle.
Even brighter.
That one's even brighter.
Might go underground.
They might be going underground right here. See, he's fading away.
There's another one up above.
He's fading away. He's disappearing in a portal. He's disappearing into a portal right there, I think. You see how he faded?
You don't see it on your screen, but yeah, you do. Look on your upper left hand.
Yeah, there's another one up here.
And the lower left. my gosh, there's tons of them.
And they're fading into that. Oh, here, look at the big one coming.
Oh.
Look at the big one coming. They're fading into the portal, guys. Look at that. They're fading over here. They're moving into the portal and fading into the ground. There's one up here and one over here. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
It's true. There's where the portal, and look, disappeared.
Oh, it disappeared.
Right into the ground. I bet if we sit here, we're going to start seeing ships come back home from a patrol.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Here's another one right there. Right there.
Yep.
These are all ships coming back to, we believe, an underground entrance here on the Native American reservation. Probably thousands of years old. These civilizations are thousands of years old that have been living here. Let's see if another one pops up and disappears right here.
Are we near ley lines, hon?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Let me zoom out and see if we can see other ships coming in.
It's grainy because we're zoomed in and because there's not a lot of light, and that's kind of what the infrared does. Let me see if I zoom back out.
So we saw 3 ships disappear into the ground right there. There's the lava tube for reference, and then I'm going to pan back to the right where we believe is an entrance to an underground city of sorts.
What's my bearing?
Oh,
Where are you at?
I'm panning extreme left, looking for ships, more ships coming into that triangle. That was exceptional.
Alright, I've got 2 movers.
Okay, where at? Point your laser.
I can. It's so hard to see without.
Oh, there, I see it. Okay. No, I meant the laser. Where's the ships?
Well, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, right where they were disappearing to the ground, there's 2 more disappearing.
Okay, but hit it with the laser, hon.
I can't, because I can't tell what I'm doing. I really need a real laser. Do you have one?
No, well, it's attached to the tripod.
Okay. Yeah, they just keep disappearing in there. I've already got low battery. We need to change this battery, but I guess we have a minute, huh?
Yeah, hit the red button so it goes away. Okay, it went away.
No, there's definitely not an airport right there. We are in northern Arizona, in the Four Corners area.
Oh, there's a few blinking by the lava tube, lava plug.
Okay, I've got movement in my screen, so.
You're good. You see, guys,
Find the lava.
there's a few craft there right by the lava plug. You see that? Let me hit it with the laser.
Wow, okay. There's some. I'm going to still try to get where he's looking at. There it is, okay.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah, one there, one there, one there. We've seen them disappear into this lava plug, which for me is very exciting because that proves a theory that underneath us is an underground city in the remnants of lava tunnels. Yeah, we plan to take a motorcycle up on top of that lava plug. It's very difficult to get to. And people have told us there's remnants of a small village on top of there. Now, who would live up there? It's sheer cliffs, as you can see, all around. But in our last live broadcast, we saw a ship disappear right into. Oh, what was that?
Shooting star.
Shooting star?
Probably. Since it was going down, I'll call it that. Why are the aliens blinking? We think it's a combination of an effect of the field around their ships. It's like it creates that effect, but whenever we hit them with the laser, they really blink a lot more, and we do think that they're communicating.
Yes, we're recording so that you can review this on my YouTube channel and on TikTok. We're putting shorts together after this of the best views. There's so much that's going on. We're missing a lot. Just because we don't point it out, that doesn't mean that there's other. Yeah, I see your laser, hon. Yeah.
Look down here.
Yep. Though I was looking at those two ships around the lava plug. Oh, there's a blinker right there where the triangle was. There's two of them right there.
Did you change your angle?
Yeah. See if you can follow my laser. Over here. I'm going to get the green one out because you're having problems following me.
Uh-oh. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I just took a picture. It's okay.
Do you see my laser now?
No. Are you extreme left?
Here, look at my camera body and then follow a line with your mind. See? Right, look at my camera body. It's right there. So point right there. Let me get the green laser, please. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, you're pointing at something? No, I have no idea what you're pointing at.
Okay, here. Give me the green laser and it'll help you.
I don't see that red laser at all.
Okay, you see it now? Look at. You have to move to your right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You should see my laser now.
Now I do. Okay, yep, there's a lot going on there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, guys. I see at least 3.
Yeah, there's 2 right above there. Right there.
Yeah, and there's more coming in.
I'm really interested in the ones that come in and disappear into the triangle. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's definitely a short. Oh, there's one popping up right here at the horizon.
Oh, yep.
See that?
Yep, got it.
Yep, that's about where we're thinking they're coming out of the ground, is right in this area right here. So right here is some kind of energetic portal that we saw just about 15 minutes ago. Ships coming in, disappearing, and going into the ground.
No, this is not Sedona, but we are in Arizona, northern Arizona, near the Four Corners area. Trying to locate the Orion constellation, but I think it's already gone down. All right, somebody wants to know your thoughts on the alien ship on its way.
Yeah, Atlas is very puzzling. My first reaction was a scare tactic that of an alien invasion. At least that's what Jeremy Corbell is saying, and that was my first intuition. Now I believe it's actually an alien ship, but what its purpose is, I don't know.
There's been a lot of interesting theories out there. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but I do not think it's. I don't know. My instinct is that it's not. Nothing's coming to attack us. That's for sure. That's just a fear tactic. No, we are not anywhere near Phoenix. These are not airplanes. There's no airport here. There's absolutely no sound. And with the naked eye, none of that's there. Oh, something just. I think we gotta. Maybe we're seeing some of the meteorites.
Oh, yeah. Look by the lava plug again. Yeah, there's activity by the lava plug.
Okay.
You see that?
Sure is.
Those lights were not there just a few minutes ago, guys. Those aren't stars. Here, here, here. These are all craft, and they're reacting.
They are not satellites. We are looking at alien craft.
Oh yeah, saw a shooting star. Yeah, it seems out of focus because when we zoom in, we lose resolution. This night vision camera is only 720p. And that's because what it does is it takes infrared data and translates it to color.
That's a cool one, Vicky.
You see them reacting.
We're using a Psionics night vision camera, and we're broadcasting on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, so that's why we're both talking.
Yeah, on the other live, we had a massive ship about right here that was monitoring.
Lower left, a new one just popped up, just to the left of the kind of the saddle. Down. Right.
Let me zoom out.
See if I can find it.
We'll use the green laser.
You're on it.
Use the green laser if you want.
Alright, I can't quite get to it. It's a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That one at the horizon?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you guys see that one? That one just popped up out of the ground. You see that one? Nice. Good pickup.
Yeah, someone's saying they know that we're looking at them, but what's the point? I'm not sure.
Well, the point is to interact with them telepathically and culturally, because they are coming. They are coming to make a presence on the planet. You see, he's reacting to my laser.
Yeah.
We're on the border of Arizona and New Mexico on a Native American reservation. Oh, and it's going up. It's going up.
Yeah, it's moving.
It's moving up. Do you guys see that?
We are looking roughly north.
We're in Colorado, near Grand Junction. That's as much as I can say. Yeah, let's look at that guy for a little bit. He's pretty prominent.
Okay, that lower one that just came in?
The one that's rising slowly.
Okay.
He came out of the ground. You guys see that on YouTube and TikTok?
No, these are not planes. And that, just in case anybody's worried about the laser, it is an infrared laser. It is not visible to the naked eye. So it's only visible on these infrared cameras, and it won't affect your eyes. It reacted to you, hon. It's really
Yeah.
now.
See, those aren't planes because they're stationary and they're rotating colors. In this particular one, you're not seeing any vertical or horizontal movement. It actually came up out of the ground. And there are no airports here on the American Indian Reservation. There's barely any shopping malls. There's not even shopping malls here.
So say a little bit about why we're not saying where exactly we are.
Well, the native tribe here is very, very private, and they would not like outsiders to come in and descend on this place. Because if I announced it, with the thousands of views that I'm getting, this place would be inundated. And this tribe is very, very close to heart. And don't get me wrong, they're polite to outsiders, but they've lived here for a long time without any outside intervention.
Right, and there's a lot of legit strange things that happen here, and I think they just don't want to be responsible for people coming here and having things happen to them.
Well, why don't you talk about the cattle mutilation, Tina?
Okay. What have you seen happen? So not too far from here, a friend of ours she's usually here with us on the lives, Melinda. She came across a cow that had been mutilated. Typical cattle mutilation. The eye was surgically removed and all the skin around it. There's no blood. Ear was gone. Rear end was gone, and pretty much you can assume most of the organs had been removed. No blood anywhere. One of the legs was broken, like it had been dropped. And so very typical.
Oh, there's one right over the butte, hon.
Oh, let me move. Okay.
Right over the top of it. See if it disappears within the lava plug.
I got it. Oh, there's quite a few there. Have you ever been communicated with telepathically?
Yes. I get downloads probably, what would you say, like once a month maybe, where I have just storms of ideas.
Oh yeah.
See, there's a craft right there, right above the butte. I'm really curious to see if he disappears.
Yes, thank you for the invitations to co-host, but we don't do that because it takes up half the
Jacob,
screen,
you're right. It could be the
see.
fallen angels. It could be the watchers. I'm looking at that contingency. It's so grainy because when we zoom in, we lose clarity. See, if I go out, it's a little bit better.
Native American music in the background, so you're hearing some flutes as well. Oh, there's another. Okay, that one on the left
is rising.
Rising, and it's much brighter.
Right. The one on that left of the butte or the lava plug is rising. Is going up.
And on the right, it looks like there's like a series of them. I don't know if they're coming in or if they're moving away, but they're getting brighter, so they must be coming closer.
Yeah, I looked at their new camera, and it still is recording at 720p. Oh, just to the left of that, there's a bunch of activity to the left of it. Ships coming out of the ground.
Where?
Go just slightly left of the butte.
Okay.
And you see all those?
Okay, so we are looking at unidentified flying objects. We think they're alien craft. We think there's a base here. We see this very regularly. We've done several lives from here. We're looking north. The moon is right above us, or right above where we're filming. Yep.
These are all ships here, right at the horizon.
We're
Hi,
in the Four
Jacob.
Corners area in Arizona, northern Arizona, near the New Mexico border. On the reservation.
They were not there. Hi, Stefan. These are all ships that just popped out of the ground, guys.
Yeah, so our theory is that the more people that are paying attention to this, the more ships show.
Jeremy, what's going on? This is just a regular night of travel of these. This is probably an alien base that's underneath this area here and goes quite a ways under the ground is my speculation. But these are all craft. We saw a number of them move into the screen and disappear right into the ground.
All right, let's pan around and see if we can get some movement.
Yeah, let's see if we can find some movers.
So I'm gonna zoom back out. All right, here's the butte. We got a lot.
Yes, they respond to the laser all the time. Sometimes they glow, sometimes they blink erratically. Not erratically. But you were saying by the butte again?
Well, it's really all the same ones. It's just
they're moving around, yeah.
And they're blinking a lot more.
Right. That one is really prominent just left of the butte. It's pretty big.
I can't actually check my star chart because I'm using my phone for this, but just as an observation to the naked eye, I see a couple, but that's not what we're looking at.
Now let's see if that large one reacts. I believe he is. Let's zoom in on him.
Do you believe in skinwalkers?
Absolutely.
Have you seen one?
I've heard stories of them. I work in a hospital here, I won't say where, and a sister hospital had a skinwalker walk into the emergency room and then morphed and walked out. See, that's a very prominent ship there. Yeah, it could be a cloak ship. I'm sure there's cloaked motherships around here with all this activity. I'm sure there's a mothership under the ground that comes up once in a while. But you see that prominent rotating blob? That is a alien ship. Now underneath it, I believe, is an actual physical metallic saucer. Well, Herpa, these are infrared lasers. You can't see them with normal vision. So there's no chance of getting in trouble with the FAA, even if there were planes here, which there are not.
Oh, it's adding colors now. Okay, so somebody's asked this question several times, and I keep missing it. Difference between UFO satellites and drones.
Satellites travel at consistent velocity, about 17,000 miles an hour. Airline traffic flies around 30,000 feet, about 500 miles an hour. These plasma ships, there's two varieties. One that are like this pulsating plasma ball. Now, if they split in two, that's definitely not human made, because there are plasma balls that have human technology, that it's called the breakaway civilization, and I've seen those, but they're not capable of splitting in two like an extraterrestrial craft. We're not there yet. They're really in between dimensions, I believe, is what you're seeing. And the drones, there are drones that I've seen come out of a plasma ball, and I think humans are able to do that. I think that's what you saw a lot last year, from November through January. But that right there is an extraterrestrial ship. There's no military bases out here. There's no chance of human-made craft being out here. Maybe Sedona, but not here. Well, if we use a telescope, I believe we'll lose too much resolution through the infrared. I've tried to take nice binoculars, and it just doesn't do it justice. You really need the night vision to give you a colorization.
You're in a lake. So how many UFO? Okay, well, I'm not sure that we got the same exact scene. Yeah, okay, we're roughly the same. How many do you think are in that shot, honey? I would say for sure like 3, but possibly more of those are ships that are coming in. Let's see.
Well, definitely that nice glowing one.
Yep.
This group over here, 1 or 2, and then this one up here, I believe, is a craft as well. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, there definitely are some stars here, for
and
sure.
then see, this one just popped up. This one just popped up.
But the ones that get brighter when you blink at that, like when we do the laser at them, we have seen some movements. These aren't moving as much right now, but Brock, yep. What have we seen them do, hon? We've seen them descend into that butte there on the right.
Oh,
We've
two
seen them change
prominent ones
direction.
popped up. Let me show you with the green lasers. You can find it quickly. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
See those?
Yep. Have you ever seen ball lightning? I've never seen it. Have you seen ball lightning? Ryan?
No. 2 very prominent craft. Well, my theme is native culture and philosophy with the star people. And so there's no difference except Native Americans have been communicating to star people for thousands of years. And I believe they're more positioned to have direct contact than any other group because they follow the dictums of living in a symbiotic relationship with the earth, which Western man has ignored. See, there's a ship there and a ship there. Oh, there's one that popped out of the ground right there, right to the left of it, hon. Right to the left of it. Let's see what he does. So in your frame, you're seeing 3 ships right there.
The reason we're using the red laser is because it's not visible to the naked eye, and yes, the ships can probably see them. That's kind of, we're counting on that, but the airplanes could not if they were airplanes. So it's much less risky.
So that one's got
that
my
one
attention.
that popped up is moving up.
Yeah, it's moving up. That one is moving up. See, that's a craft right there that popped up out of the ground. We saw ships move into the ground. Now we're seeing one come out of the ground.
Well, if they zeroed in our location, we're you know, we're open to actual contact. And it's kind of our goal. Obviously, we only want benevolent contact, so there's a lot of telepathy involved and intention, and from a spiritual level, you have to set your boundaries. What are you willing to have contact with? Any of the benevolence? Absolutely.
Oh, there's another falling star there. That was nice.
So, Roger, do you want to talk about the time when the ship landed in front of you?
Yeah, sure. Close by here, 2017, a buddy and I were here about this time of night, and we were looking through night vision, and we saw a ball of light about 100 yards in front of us, and it landed with a crash. And shortly after, we got scanned by some kind of non-audible frequency that really changed us forever. And then shortly after that, we saw eyes floating around us, making a number of them floating around us, and had a very prominent examples of them showing up. Oh yeah, see, there's 3 now prominent ones, honey. You see that? The same ones you're looking at.
Yeah.
You see them? They gained in intensity. You guys see that there? This one here is glowing now. See, stars don't change their intensity. You see that? I have recorded. I have hundreds of hours of UFO recordings that I have not released. Some are too gruesome. I don't really want to go into details. There's one there, there, and there. These are 3 prominent craft. They're just sitting there, and we're waiting for movement. Well, they probably know my thoughts before I do. And they've been here a lot longer than we have. So I'm sure there's some kind of galactic set of laws that we're not privy to, like the Prime Directive or whatever, that they just can't, without some kind of authority, be zapping people. But they do abduct people. But they were given permission by Eisenhower to do that.
So honey, we have a comment that's interesting. As a native, I feel like we are ultra sensitive to these things along with paranormal. And he says, or she, I'm not sure, I'm not even joking, this is genuinely sad. So can you tell a little bit about what you're hearing from people here locally?
Right. When, in a culture, a Native American culture, it's more somewhat ethereal, more somewhat in connection with each other and consciousness. There isn't this kind of cold view of what can you prove, what's observable. There are so many aspects of our reality that we have no idea about. None. Bear with me, guys. I just lost my battery. I'm going to replace batteries. Please have the patience. Give me a second to replace the infrared battery.
I'm going to change your angle here and see what's happening at the butte a little bit. Wow. So Roger's changing his battery for the YouTube live broadcast, but we're doing it here. At least for a little while. My battery was low a bit ago. We could lose it at any moment as well. In which case we'll just change it, I think. And see what we see here.
Yeah, that one got a lot more prominent above the butte.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
It's gotten a lot larger. Do you guys see that at home? He's a really good size now. I don't know what happened.
Alright, these could be ships or not 100% sure. We're going to go back over here.
Russ, I'm filming on the border of Arizona and New Mexico on an Indian reservation. That's better. Okay. It had to gain its focus again.
Do you hear music?
Yeah, people are partying over there.
We got a party. nearby. That's cool.
Yep, there's the two prominent ones. They're still there. And with the one that came out of the ground, it's still slightly...
I think I'm about to lose the battery.
Okay. Do you need my headlamp?
There's something... Hold on. I'm sorry, what? What'd you say, hon?
Do you need my headlamp to change the battery?
I've got one. We're okay for a minute. It hasn't gone dead. All right, there's a bunch coming up to the right. Is that what you're seeing too? To the right of the butte.
Let me go back. Oh, there's one at the base just to the right of the butte.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A couple of them, in fact.
No, we're not in a car. It's just because the resolution is so low because of the nature of translating infrared into color. See, you would think the military with its, P-14s and whatever would pick up ships like this, but they don't because they don't translate it to color. So it is a sacrifice in resolution, but by transferring into color, you get the rotational movement of the craft. And that's what allows you to distinguish it immediately from other objects, is because of the color rotation.
All right. Have any of you ever seen the stars in the desert? This is what it looks like. Yep. That's right. There's not much else going on out here. We've got the moon above. Let me show you where the moon is. There it is. Facing north. We are in northern Arizona, near the border.
Can aliens just come to Earth already? They've been here under the ground for millions of years. They've been in the Antarctic. They've been under the oceans. 70% of the Earth is water. Can you imagine what's under the ocean? What cities are there now? We're so in our infancy, in our consciousness, and in our technology. See, there's that prominent one there.
I'd like to see a mover. Let's set our intention for something to move across this frame.
Okay. Oh, there's a blinker and a mover, just as you said. I'll show you.
I don't see it yet.
Here, look where I'm pointing. You see the ridge over here?
Yeah.
Right there. He's moving and blinking right there.
All right, there we go.
You guys see that ship right there that's moving? Right there. The moment Tina asked, they showed up. And that's how quantum entanglement works. It's not a plane. It's too low and moving too slowly. See, there's another craft there, and there's one moving right there.
Do you think those two up on the right?
Yeah, those are other craft up there on the right.
Well, guys, let's all set intention for more movement. I understand. We've been looking at these a long time, and Roger's got extensive background in looking at objects in various technology, shall we say.
Well, one of my careers is I consider myself somewhat of an expert in medical imaging. So I'm certified in ultrasound, I'm certified in CAT scan technology, and I use those trained eyes to distinguish objects in the sky. I also have a background in cell biology.
So how far away do you think these are?
About 5 miles.
And you say that based on, the capabilities of the psionics.
The psionics, and studying Google Maps and drawing lines from here to the top of those ridges on Google Maps. If you can imagine, there's a lot of research that goes into what we're doing. We're just not showing someplace randomly. This is from years of research from the local population telling me where paranormal activity has happened. Coming here with a heightened sense of intuition that the geology would dictate that there would be entrances to underground passageways here by this lava tube. And look, a prominent one just showed up left of the plug. See if you see it. Right there, you see it?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's huge. You guys see that very large craft that just showed up left of the lava plug? Look, it's even reflecting on the lake. It's reflecting on the lake. Do you see that? A plane does not reflect on a lake, guys. Look at that. You see its reflection on the lake? That means it's a high intensity beam. You see that reflection? That's coming from that.
Somebody's not going to believe us until we get abducted.
By then it's too late.
Right. Yeah, we'd like to see some of them move too. Let's all set our intention for some more movement. Oh, there was something there that just shooted across the sky.
That's a beautiful shot right there with the reflection. Do you see that? Do you see that reflection?
Yeah, I just zoomed out a bit, but it's there.
We're in Arizona on the border of New Mexico. You see that? It's photographically a very nice image with that object reflecting. Look at that. That's not a plane, guys. That's not a star. That's not a planet. That's an alien spaceship that just came out of the ground. It's right there, and there's its reflection. You can't fake that. Oh, there's another one popping up right here. Another one right there. Yeah, there's a lot of ships here. That's why I think there's an alien base here. They're coming and going. But right there, there's no doubt of a ship right there.
Wants you to release your too gruesome video.
That's an alien craft right there.
Were you talking about the cow that was too gruesome?
That's one of the things, yeah.
Yeah, we've got photos of the cow mutilation. And we're just not sure that TikTok would even allow it, but we should probably do some research about that.
Right, there was a cow mutilation here within a few miles. That's why, when I see your comments that it's a plane, you have to get the overall picture of where we're at. Where a lot of my patients, a lot of locals talk about Bigfoot howling in their back window, not very far from here. Again, cattle mutilations, seeing of numerous alien craft in physical form. All of this is going on right here. That's why we're here. So this is not just by happenstance or chance. This is by years of research, and then the intuitiveness knowing that we're on the precipice of direct alien contact. So it's time to wake up your awareness. It's time to get ready to accept beings from other worlds, other civilizations. It's time for us to all get on the same page real quick. There's one right there, one right there.
Okay, so there's a lot of comments that might be Venus, and I am looking. I can't check my star chart because I'm using it to my phone for this. But it's really not visible to the naked eye.
No, it's not visible to the naked eye. In fact, I may go to daytime mode just to have them see the difference. Let me see if it still shows up. I never thought of doing that before. See, that's daytime mode. You live in Tucson, Arizona, and the res. Yes, and you see them, I'm sure, in Tucson.
I grew up in Tucson.
Yeah, Tina grew up in Tucson. Part of my background lineage is of the Yaqui Indians that have a tribe just south of Tucson.
Can we contact them directly?
We're contacting them right now. There's one there and one there. Yeah, if you were here, you would see nothing. Absolutely nothing with the naked eye. You see it rotating colors. I encourage you to take a snapshot if you're on your phone and then zoom in on it or move it to your PC onto a software program, and you're going to see a cube-shaped object in that ball of light. Let's just look at it for a little bit. See if you can tell its colorizations and its rotation. See, it's changing colors and it's getting brighter. Okay? So enough with the airplane stuff. You got to go deeper.
So we're pointing the laser at it, and we're waiting to see if the colors change, if the blinking seems to change. This one's very white.
Yes, very white. But you see an occasional red rotation.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it got brighter, and now we're seeing lots of red. So what the laser does is that they can sense it. So these are red lasers, the infrared. So they're not visible to the naked eye, less dangerous for airplanes. You certainly don't want to hit an airplane with a laser, but they can sense it or see it, and it draws attention that we're looking at them. And
oh my goodness! Look to the right of the butte now. There's 3 of them that have lined up. That's those stars don't line up like that.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Some do.
But not like that. They're all 3 of the you see them?
I do.
1, 2, 3.
Someone's asking how come you can call some in with mirrors. I've never heard that. Have you, Roger?
No, but I'm thinking of using an obsidian sphere. that acts as a kind of reflective or refractive movement. You see that lineup, guys?
I see a lot of blinking to the right of that. That's catching my attention.
Those are 3 craft lined up in a line right there. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Space Brothers. Look at that.
There's one coming in from the right. Is that one moving? Look where I'm pointing.
Let me get it over there. See those 3? They lined up. Look how bright they are in equal intensity. Those aren't stars.
Honey, it's moving.
Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the 4th one right there. And it's moving. I bet you it's going to go to the lava plug. You see that one moving right there? And there's 3 prominent ones right here. Look at that.
Yes, this is real. We're in the Four Corners area of Arizona, in a very remote area on the Native American reservation. Undisclosed. We're not saying exactly where, out of respect for the tribe. What is that? That's weird. You see that?
Where?
There's all this light on the lake. There's no light on the lake. It's just down below all that.
Let me zoom out.
Yeah. I don't know where that light's coming from. It's weird.
Oh, the one that's left of the butte is also gained in intensity. So I've got in one shot the 3 that are lining up to the right, and then that prominent one to the left of the butte, and then one that's slightly moving.
Okay, I've got it. And there's one right above the butte. It's really bright. Straight up from there. Farther, farther, farther.
Oh, let me zoom out. Oh yeah, look at that one above. Look at that. See, now you see a whole different array of ships.
There's one coming
And
in
this one is
towards the
getting...
butte. On the right of the butte. It's coming in. It's moving.
So you've got this one here. See how it's gained in intensity? That's a planet, and stars don't do that. There's one up here, and then there's these 3 here in a line. Beautiful. And right here...
It's just coming in.
Yeah, this one's new. It's moving right there. So just absorb that. Draw your consciousness to it.
We're in the Four Corners area of northern Arizona. Uh-oh. I think we're going to lose the battery for real. Okay. I do probably need your help. If it's going to be smooth. Let me think about it. Okay, hold on. I got to change the battery, guys. So I have to take this off, right? No, I've got one. Bear with me, I'm changing the battery.
Here, let me help you.
Okay. Hold on, almost done.
I didn't think you'd go through one that quickly, darn it.
Do you have one?
I hope so. I don't know if it's good. Try this one.
done. Just about got it.
Okay, we changed Kay's battery. This guy is really gently gaining in intensity. I think he could be a mothership because he's getting more and more bright. Let's focus on him. He's pretty big. Now we have another friend that lives close by, and she had actual bluish kind of entities that showed up about this time. Incredible. I'll post those images.
I already posted some of them. They're amazing. She had, and we're gonna do. My camera's all wonky. Anyway, I'm gonna post an interview of her telling the story about what she saw. It's really interesting. Honey, are you familiar with Nikon P1000?
No.
He's asking if it's possible to do this. Probably not unless that's a night vision. You need some sort of night vision. This is a Psionics. And it's got it's infrared, and then it colorizes it, which is kind of helpful.
Yeah, that's really an interesting formation there. You've got these three here, you've got one over here, and then this one over here. Those aren't planets. Not of that intensity and that closeness.
That's definitely not Orion.
No, no.
It's Betelgeuse, somebody's saying.
I don't think so.
I unfortunately cannot check the star map at the moment because my phone is occupied. Yeah, sometimes we see some movement, you know, it's obviously more compelling when you see movement, but we've been watching these a long time, and these particular ones that appear in the forefront are behaving more like what we see.
If you had a 4K video camera here, you wouldn't see anything. You need the night vision colorization translation in order to see these objects. Because if you didn't, everybody would be seeing these, and they're not. Oh, I think I've got another one that's coming out of the ground right there. I'll show you with the green laser. It's up to you if you want to move over or not. You see the ridge line with the green laser?
Yeah. we are looking roughly north. Yeah, there was something that black that flew across the screen. I think that was just an insect. You know, I usually do check the star maps. I'm using my phone to do this recording.
You know, hon, that one on the ridge is reflecting off the water. You see that? There's its reflection off the water. Stars don't reflect off the water. And there's the object. You see that?
I actually don't see that in my screen. It's too grainy. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's just down farther.
Yeah, you see the reflection?
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, I'd like to see some more movers. That would be really cool. I hear fish.
Oh, there's another one popping out of the ground right there. You see that one, guys, coming out of the ground? I'm sorry it's so grainy. It's just the nature of this technology. I've been in places like Skinwalker Ranch where a triangle of ships just came right out of the mesa. So many different behaviors that these ships show, and it just comes out of nowhere.
Okay, so to the right of the mesa where we had that straight formation, it's gone.
Oh, the 3 stars?
Yeah, there's just
They're gone, you see?
gone.
They're just gone. Those 3 ships that showed up in a line are gone.
Yeah, we lost them.
They were right here, remember? They're gone. That whole formation, a box formation of ships, is all gone. There's another, see that large prominent one is still there. It's kind of like, to me it's kind of like a mothership. That one is just like an observer for the other ones. See this one here? That has stayed there for a while. I hope my European followers are now here. They're very excited about this phenomena in Europe. I believe even more so than the United States. At least that's what I've gotten from the viewers that have seen my videos from there.
Say again where we are, hon.
We're on the border of Arizona and New Mexico on a Native American reservation. You guys on YouTube probably have not seen it, but I posted what I believe to be the first images of the Roswell crash, the UFO crash, that I got a privilege to handle, along with an electron microscopy report of its validity. I believe that's a prominent ship that's just stationed as a kind of watchover. Again, all these other ships that were here that you just saw, they're gone. They're gone. Where'd they go? Project love, project good thoughts.
Right. Look to the right. Now I see it again.
Oh, it's back. They're back. How do stars do that? Right? How do stars come, disappear, and they came back? You guys see that trio? They just came back. There was one went behind a cloud here. See these three?
Yeah, why does it say 4:45? I think that's my the psionics camera. The time is not correct on that. It's 3:52 local time AM here.
Oh, look, are they making a hexagon now? Look, here, here, here. We look for hexagons as well because they're the perimeter of the Merkaba. See, these two here, they're making a geometric formation for us. Right there.
Show the moon. Okay, we'll show the moon. Here's the moon. Yeah, sorry about the 4 p.m. I'm not sure why it says that. It must be the psionics camera's time. Which is not accurate, obviously. Let's see here. My camera's kind of a little wonky, but let's see what we need to see.
Oh, another prominent one showed up over here with reflection off the lake. Very nice. I'll point it out with the green laser, hon. See the ridge line?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sore.
Well, stand up, walk around.
Thank you for watching.
It's a beautiful night. It's a little cold, but we thought this time of the day would be the most exciting for watching ships, and I've not been disappointed. There's that lineup. It's very prominent. I encourage you to watch my videos on YouTube. I have quite a library of UFO ships that are on there from various locations throughout the Southwest. I'm focusing more on Native American lands because they've had such a long history with the Star People that we now in the West are just now getting a hint of. There's so much arrogance in the Western mindset.
Somebody said they've been telling people about you.
Well, thank you.
Will the Lions ever win? Thank you. Is the moon out? Yes, the moon is right up above. That's starting to look an awful lot like a constellation to me too. Yeah, it's about 4 a.m. here.
Is it?
Yeah.
When the reality becomes more ethereal and objects disappear into the sky, Newtonian physics is going to be greatly diminished. 99% of what you see out there is energy, not particles, not mass, not observable. So if you want to be in the less than 1% of defining what reality is, go for it. What I'm curious, where at, hon?
To the left.
Here, use the green. Oh yeah, I've been watching that one. It's moving, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. There's a craft moving very subtly. Good pickup. We'll follow it through the frame.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Someone was asking you to tell more about your trip to Skinwalker Ranch.
Well, I just had wanted to prove my telepathy methodology, and so I went there just on a whim because I have heard so much about it on programs, and I parked my RV. I befriended campers next to me, and I said, let's meditate, let's project love. And within 10 minutes I had 3 alien craft come out of the ground. So it was another validity about using a kind of sacred geometry projection to these ships, and they respond.
Losing it. It's so faint. Yeah, it's getting a little bit brighter as it's coming towards that area where they always come up and disappear.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've seen a few more pop up right there.
That's always the spot right there.
Right there. We've seen craft tonight even disappear right into the ground right here. And that's what draws our attention, because now we're looking at these and wondering what they will do.
Someone else said they saw another one moving. I'm not seeing it.
Some of them blink in, move, and blink out.
Thank you, Heather Rose. Did you see something shoot across the screen? Left to right?
Yeah,
I missed it.
very, very, very subtly. I believe I see a ship kind of starting to erupt out of the ground right here.
Oh yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if the morning sun will reflect off metallic objects like it did on the sunset, remember?
Oh sure, why wouldn't it? I would think so. Do you think the government knows about it? It's not sharing. Yeah, I think they know some stuff. I don't think they know all of it. I think they're very interested. And I think they're probably working with some groups. So yeah, not all the government knows, but some of the government knows, and they're definitely not telling us about it. But hopefully more of that will come out. Seems like it's headed that direction. Feels like it to me.
Yeah, it's been there the whole time. Police UFOs? Oh, there's at least 3,000 civilizations in our quadrant of the galaxy, at least. Because if you have heard of, but the Orion Nebula produces the most stars than any other nebula in our galaxy, and it's not that far away. So we're close to a number of ET civilizations evolving where we're at in the galaxy.
I don't know exactly where Sirius is, do you, honey? Somebody wants to see Sirius.
Yeah, I don't know how we can orientate ourselves. What is this kind of purplish thing in the water? I don't understand it. You see? Look on the screen here.
Yeah, I see it. Maybe balloon reflecting? That's what I was seeing before, too. And there's just not a light source for that.
No, there is no light source for it. And it's not in front of us. I don't understand what that is. Are there's any military here? Not on the Indian reservation. They don't take kindly to military folks because of their past.
You know, I hate to say it, but it kind of does look like Orion, honey.
Where?
That whole constellation. I still don't have the bottom left, but everything.
Their orientation's wrong. Orion always shows up behind us in this part of the. It never comes up out of there. but I'll keep looking at it.
I just want to see some more movers.
Is anyone joining us from Europe? It should be during the day now over there. We have a few followers there from Germany and Great Britain that have been very gracious.
All right, we got some interesting activity. Blinking, I'm not sure if they're moving yet. To the right of the butte. Below what may or may not be Orion's belt.
Oh, hey, Hody, thank you. It's nice to hear that you're from Great Britain. You know, when I think about the UK, I think about crop circles, and some of these ships, not here, in other instances, have arranged themselves in geometric formations, somewhat of an inkling of crop circles, but in the sky. We have to start looking at energy grids and energy patterns that these ships may be arranging themselves to oscillate frequencies and kinds of codexes that our very limited senses are open to. We're very limited in the color spectrum and the frequency spectrum that we exist. I guess we're going to make it here for sunrise, huh?
Nope. You be on your own.
What? You're bailing? Where are you going to go? I have the keys.
I have spares.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, that guy's getting more prominent.
Is your battery low again?
It just flashed. It didn't stay on, so I don't know what's up with that.
Mine said low battery 5 minutes ago. The one we just changed.
That could be true.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one too. And there's a new one just above the horizon. It's really getting bright. It's even brighter than that other one we've been looking at. Go to your right. Down. Farther right. Farther right. Farther right. Farther right. Go.
Hold on. Oh my goodness. Where'd it come from?
Right.
Oh my goodness. And it's not visible. You see how big that one is? Whoa.
I see something.
Wow.
Actually, I do see both of those with the naked eye.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. That's something just shot. I need my star chart. Somebody told us about this one already, they're saying.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. So this is a psionics night vision camera, infrared. Jupiter and Venus. Okay, very possible. Yeah, because there's no... There's no color in these at all.
Yeah, when you have experienced an alien show up in front of you and look at you, it's hard to really grasp if it's real or not. So there's a whole trust factor that you have for your own observations.
No, it's spelled S-I-O-N-Y-X.
And so that's happened to me, where I've had
Interesting coincidence, though, isn't it?
a whole array of different entities just materialize in front of me without explanation.
But the ones behind it... Some movers. Psionics or Aurora Pro, yep, that's what I've got.
My concern is when the Federation starts to show up, that people who are locked into this reality that need proof for everything will become disillusioned and even, hopefully not, even suicidal. So what I'm trying to do is bring awareness that we're not alone. And the signs of that have been here for thousands of years. And that all of our science, all of that we've been taught, is basically lies. And so you have to be able to be adaptive and be creative in your thinking and have discernment. So when other civilizations show up, you don't start shooting at them or become disillusioned yourself. Working in the emergency room for 30 years, I've had to deal with all kinds of levels of psychosis, all kinds of level of emotional traumas, and I consider myself a pretty good judge of character and also of discernment. Having seen what alcoholism does to people, having seen what emotional trauma does to people, you yourself have to be very well grounded to deal with all of that misery and pain.
We got a mover.
Where at?
See if I can point out. To the left.
Use the green. Are you using the green?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Go to the water and move up so I can see it.
The battery on this is low.
Oh, okay.
See it?
No, I think your battery's gone.
Yeah. Here, I'll point the red one at it. Hold on.
I just don't know what that massive object is right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a massive object right there. I don't know what that is. It's slowly rising.
Oh, we think those are planets over here.
Oh, okay.
But this one that's moving is not a planet.
I don't think that's a planet. I think that's way too bright and way too close.
I don't know, but I can't check the star chart. But this one's moving, and that's more compelling right now. See it?
Odie, you should think of leaving if you don't like what I'm saying. It's better than you acting like a troll. If I could, I would block you. At least try and be polite and kind.
Alright guys, you see that one moving? It's getting fainter. It's going right down into the ground. There we go.
Still having
See
difficulty.
it? It's about to go down into the ground, honey, right in that same spot. It always goes down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's about to disappear. It's gone. And then there's one coming up right where it went down.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Do I have to go to work today? I don't know, do you?
It's Sunday. I'm done with my rotation for now.
I haven't seen too many satellites this close to the horizon, and it's not moving steadily enough to be a satellite. Where is this? We are in the Four Corners area in northern Arizona. Alright, let me zoom out. Yeah, so the symbols you're seeing at the bottom are because of those are the symbols on the psionics. So we've got the iPhone attached to the psionics to be able to broadcast live. Although the psionics does have some capabilities we're not using as far as broadcasting to an app. Look into that. So those two really bright ones may or may not be planets. We've been seeing a lot of ships coming in and out of that little dip on the left. Oh, there's a new one right there.
Coming out of the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, they might be Jupiter and Venus. I can't use my star chart right now because the phone is in use. Are all the blinking stars? Don't know for sure, but I don't think so. I think for sure these ones right here.
Yeah, those are
Probably
ships.
ships.
Yep, those are ships.
We're in the Four Corners area, northern Arizona, near the border of New Mexico. What if an alien appeared right in front of the screen?
Well, we're kind of projecting that. We're inviting them to come. But we have to be accompanied by good, loving intent at home. And that's not really what some of these people here on YouTube are projecting. So if, cynicism and impoliteness is more of the attitude of the day, and it's very, very sad that humans have to be so impolite to each other.
What are you seeing? Looking for some more movement.
Yeah, that was really exciting when those moved right into the triangle and disappeared. That I'm dying to look at that later and use that as a short.
Yep, pretty sure that's Orion.
Yeah, no, I agree with you now. Now that it's coming up higher, I see in the corner stars.
Who's we? We are Roger Ray and Tina K of Native UFO. Just panning the sky a little bit. Faster. See what I can see. Have the aliens ever scared you? I'll let you answer that one, Roger.
The only time I was ever somewhat frightened is when the gatekeeper or entity from Skinwalker Ranch came to my RV. I heard his breathing and I felt his presence, and it was very unsettling. I encourage you two guys to watch my previous lives here, where you'll also see movement and orbs disappearing and a lot of paranormal activity. So please save your judgments and your comments until you look at more of my videos.
Well, it's kind of slowing down. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I thought, well, how much time do we have before sunrise?
I don't know, an hour, a couple hours probably.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, well, we're thinking of wrapping it up. We had a good night of viewing. Those that were here just to question and belittle, I'm sorry that you're having such an awful day.
It is not Devil's Tower, but it sure looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. We're here just to inform the public of the coming of the Federation.
That was a cool shooter. Did you see that?
No. And I hope for those that are more civil that they enjoyed our efforts tonight, and we'll be doing this routinely.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a pleasant evening.